Wow, heavy chick, thank you. That's great. Okay, Drew starts the show. Thanks, Drew. Yes.
Prepare yourself.
Yes, get prepared. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Prepare yourself.
We go for another show as it goes.
Prepare yourself.
Don't you know?
Line and take cashing your chips. You snip, live, lying, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio, all the woman in red.
Actually, it's supposed to be
yourself. It's all in your head. You're the mascot of the next century. Look in the mirror, it's cloud insecurity.
Oh, we know that's
for you. My eyes burn. My point is no, cause you'll never learn.
Rumble chick. Rumble chick.
You'll never learn. I bleed for you.
All set up.
You'll never learn. I bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed.
Okay, man. Are we ready for the intro? Hippie chick, hello.
Fuck you, Michelle Bachman. Fuck you. Lying and dying is all that you read. Bullets in from your mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's. Shot up your mouth and turns and self-pity. Sick of your loathsome, loathsome little ditty. Line and take cashing your chips. You sit there lying, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio, all the woman in red. Levi's clothing company. It's all in your head.
It starts with an F.
Oh, good, hippie chick, good. Hello, Trendy, Trendy reporting in live in Orlando, Florida. Home of Trendy has down with all things trendy. Where you find me and the hashtag Trendy's on all forums, social media, especially Rumble, the only place that gives us free speech. I mean, if you really want to support this show, go watch this from Rumble. Every other place is a joke. Rumble lets us have free speech, and you should all use Rumble, and Rumble only. Hey, Scott. Hey, Mystery Vamp. Yeah. Hell yeah. This goes out to Mystery Vamp. Go fuck yourself. You specifically. Fuck you and fuck Donald Trump. You know, I'm not going to vote for someone who's guilty of insurrection. He's been pretty much proven to be guilty of the crime, what he did on January 6th. He's a piece of human garbage. He's not fit to be a president. He's not fit to lead a goddamn kindergarten. So fuck him and fuck you. All right? Yeah, and hey, way to go, Colorado. My new favorite state. Colorado is my new favorite state. Way to go. Way to keep it real. Way to keep it real and keep it truthful and honest. Yeah, we're not going to deny the man's a fucking criminal and he committed crimes on that day. So way to go, Colorado. You keep it real, just like you kept it real with cannabis. Almost. Not as real as Northern California, but you were close. Still fucking tried to cash in. Hey, Bitter. Hey, Dabs for Days. What's up? Thank you for reminding people to give me a thumbs ups. I do appreciate that. It's so bitter. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Great, man. So this is fantastic news. And I celebrate the fact that, you know, Colorado got it right. every other state needs to do the exact same thing. Every other state needs to go to their ballots and erase Donald Trump from them. And then that motherfucking cunt needs to go to prison for the insurrection he pulled off on January 6th. And all of you fucking dumb cunts out there that still support him, you should go fucking visit him in prison. Go write him a goddamn love letter. You know, how about that? And if he ends up in prison, I will laugh and laugh and laugh at all of you. I will laugh so fucking hard. It should only happen. So, I gotta do one more thing. I forgot to do this. I forgot to promote the show. Let me do that really quick. You guys can do it too. You want to promote it. You see my tweets or my truths on Truth Social or Twitter. Feel free to go there and retruth or retweet me. Absolutely. Oh, and you know I called Donald Trump out on his bullshit. So retruth that at Donald Trump. Say, oh, what happened to Colorado, dude? You lose a state? Uh-oh. Now, I have a feeling Colorado's a blue state, so it probably doesn't matter. But enough states. You get enough states. Trump is done. Get enough states to get on board with that, and he's done. You can write him in all you want. You'll never be able to reach ballots. You'll never be able to beat ballots that have other people's names on that people can just check off. They don't give a fuck that much about Donald Trump. You know, once they realize that states are realizing that and admitting that he broke the law in a big way, you know, it's one thing to claim that you won the election. It's another thing to entice a bunch of people to go to the Capitol and try an insurrection. You know, try to get your own vice president hung, and not do anything about it for 4 hours. I mean, I could go on and on. Hey, Karen, I go on and on and on about it. I really don't want to. I just feel like justice was served in Colorado today, and once again I applaud Colorado. The world does not need Donald Trump. He's a giant piece of human garbage, and I hope he ends up in prison. I hope his kids end up in prison, or worse. I wish only the worst for that piece of shit. This is a zero story? Oh, it's so much a zero story you had to come in here, huh? Oh, that's funny. Oh, the zero story that you couldn't keep your fucking fingers off the keyboard to go talk about. Oh, somebody that I've never even seen come into my chat before. Ha ha ha, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's a big zero. Thanks for the chat, buddy. Hilarious. Yeah, it's a big zero story. Yeah, normalcy is a president inspiring a bunch of people to go rub their human feces on the walls of the Capitol. If that's normal for you, OP Jeff, I'm glad Donald Trump got blocked in Colorado, and I hope it happens in every other fucking shit state as well. Shit state in the shit fucking country. No. You have to go out? All right. Well, you have to go out. Just come back, dude. All right? If you're going to go out there in the cold, all right, come back. You'll be staying out there all night in the freezing cold. Porta Johns, what's up, man? Okay, OP Jeff, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. I mean, OP Jeff, I'm assuming that you're wealthy like me. Are you a multimillionaire like me? Because if you're a multi-millionaire... OP Jeff, are you a multi-millionaire like I am? I'm assuming you are. Those are the only people who are going to benefit when Donald Trump becomes president. And guess what? I'm one of those people, and I'll bet you that you're not. Oh, you're not a millionaire. Oh, well, guess what, bro? He's going to take all your shit away from you and give it to people like me. So go ahead and vote for Donald Trump. And then the wealthy people will get more wealthy, and poor people like you will get more poor because you're an idiot. And your hate overrules your own finances. The fact that you hate people that are different than you. So, thanks, I guess I should be saying to you. Thanks for voting for Donald Trump. And thanks for all the extra money that he's going to give the wealthy and people like me. Yay. You said I wouldn't get the final laugh, huh? Oh, how's that working for you? Didn't Donald Trump make you wealthy beyond your wildest dreams while he was president for 4 years? Because he did for me. He gave me all kinds of tax cuts and fucking all kinds of ways to make extra money. You know, trickle that shit down on the people that I felt like deserved it. And I got to pick. Like, oh, I don't want to give my money to OP Jeff. I'll give it to other people. And I got to decide who got the money. He put the power in the hands of the wealthy with trickling it down. So if I didn't want to give it to you, I didn't have to give you anything. Right? I'll wait for that final laugh, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what your little fingers are typing in now. Moo! Hey, Cyber, what's up, buddy? Good to have you back. I just stopped going to Discord, bro, because you weren't there. Ooh, I got 15 updates, bro. 15 Discord updates. Hopefully they fix their bullshit. Hey, bro. Hey. Glad you're here.
What do you mean to stop coming in here? I was in here last night. That was last time I was in here.
I don't even remember last night. Yeah, okay, my bad. Maybe I was just referring about today.
I'm not on that early, man.
Yeah, I know.
And I admit I wasn't on Friday and Saturday because I was in a real shitty mood.
Okay. Yeah, that I noticed. Tropical thing, what's up, buddy? That's what I was referring to, I guess. I noticed you weren't here a couple of times. And, you know.
You fucking delay when I get that computer, man. I'm really fucking pissed about that.
How long?
When I ordered it, it was literally saying on the fucking screen 1 to 2 days delivery, and I went out of my fucking way to get all the components that was only 1 or 2 days delivery with the screen, with the fucking keyboard and shit. I went out of my way to get a fucking keyboard I didn't fucking want. Oh, I dropped my earbud. I didn't fucking really want it, but I needed it, so it came within 1 to 2 days. And it should have been shipped out Friday first, and that was the 15th, right? I didn't hear anything there. I got an email Monday the 18th, it will gonna ship out the 19th. I got an email today, gonna be shipped out the 20th. I'm probably gonna get an email tomorrow. It probably gonna get shipped out the 21st, and then I gotta get another email and another fucking email. I'm not gonna get it before after fucking Christmas. That's how it's gonna end up.
Fuck.
So,
Right.
Why would they fucking say 1 to 2 days delivery when they cannot fucking do it? That pisses me off. Then I would have fucking bought it another place and not sit and waiting, you know.
Right.
But, first world problems, I guess.
Oh, all of a sudden, before, no, you're not a millionaire though, dude. So let me tell you something. You might own your own little shit business and you might have your little shitty brand new house, but you ain't a fucking millionaire. So you can keep telling yourself that Trump loves you, but I got news for you. He fucking doesn't give a fuck about poors like you. And you're poor, bro. You're poor. You can have a brand new house all you want, but I'm telling you, you're not over $1 million. He doesn't give a fuck about you and he's not going to do anything for you. You're an idiot. Slow night, or is this typical? What do you mean slow night, you fucking dumb cunt? Your cunt ass is over on YouTube? Well, you know, that's your fucking problem. All this chat that you see over here, that's on Rumble, you moron. I tell everybody to get the fuck off of ShitTube. So much for free and fair elections? What do you mean free and fair elections, dude? When you commit treachery against this country, you don't get to run for president of the United States in Colorado. What the fuck are you talking about? I'll be a millionaire someday, buddy. No, you're not. Not when Donald Trump becomes president, gives me all the tax breaks, and fucks you. He's not going to do anything for you. You just don't get it. You're hilarious, though. Keep plugging away, dude. See how far you can get. You're 32. Who fucking cares, man? Who cares you're 32? We probably don't even have 10 good years left anyway. So who fucking cares how old you are? It doesn't mean dick. You be 32, you can be 22, you can be 12 years old for all I fucking care, bro. You ain't a millionaire. So Donald Trump ain't going to do shit for you. He's going to take your money away. He's going to increase your taxes and give it to the wealthy like me. So go ahead and vote for Donald Trump and make me rich, you fucking idiot. Go ahead. Dude, they're all here to watch me trounce your fucking stupid ass. That's why all those people are here. Kevin Monaco, Hippie Chick, Karen Rocks, Tropical Thing, Porta Johns, Beaslin Enoch. They're all here to watch me make mincemeat out of you. I'm not unhinged. I just like to fucking destroy people like you that don't make any fucking sense, that support morons like Donald Trump and act like he never did anything wrong. You know, I love calling people out like, yeah, you can laugh all you want, you little poor motherfucker. Laugh all you want, but you're never going to be a millionaire, and Donald Trump's going to make sure of it. So go vote for him, and you'll never have anything. You'll never be able to have all the things you want. Ever. Unlike me, who has everything he fucking wants. I got so much money, I give it away. How much money are you giving away, you fucking prick? You know? Dude, I'm not 60, by the way, you fucking little cunt. And I got way more money than most people who are older than me, too. It's called the 1%. Look into it. You know, Donald Trump's not going to tell you about that, but the 1% is the people that he fucking gives a fuck about. That's all he cares about. Wealthy people, like him. He only likes rich people. He doesn't like losers like you. You could never afford to eat in the same restaurant that Donald Trump eats in. You could never fly in his class. You could never fucking ride with him. You could never fucking hang with him. You just can't. And, you know, he goes to these rallies and speaks to you, and once he's president, he's going to walk all over you for 4 more years just like he did before. Inner sanity? Does anybody have inner sanity at all on this planet? Do you? I mean, look at you. You can't stand me, and here you are populating my fucking chat because you're an idiot. You're one of the people that's helping my numbers go up. You're moving my chat along, typing all your bullshit. You're giving me content. So, I mean, you want to try to call out my inner sanity? You're the one that's making me more popular. So, what else you got, you little fucking cunt bitch? What else you got? Dude who's scared to put his fucking picture on his YouTube page? Little fucking anano troll bitch. By the way, I don't vote. Why are you angry? I have an 8 figures in disposable income, no debt, good health, no kids. What's lacking in my life? Nothing. I don't believe a word you just fucking said. You know how much 8 figures is, dude? You ain't got it. You're just some little cunt on the internet pretending to be wealthy, and you ain't making fucking 8 figures. That's hilarious that you said 8 figures. You're not a fucking billionaire, you dumbass.
Yeah, I would like to see a citation for that.
Well, 8 figures would be multi-millionaire, I believe. 6, 7, yeah, it would be. That means you've got more than $10 million. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, fucking $10 millionaire coming over in a Nay's garden to talk shit. Oh, okay, little runt on your fucking smartphone. Okay, dude. You probably don't even own a PC. I'm assuming that money is the most important thing in the world. No. To me, the most important thing is food, shelter, and water. Those are the most important things. But you know how you obtain those things, you fucking dumb cunt? Money. So if you care about food, shelter, and water, you know, medical care, you know, and other things, transportation, you know, entertainment and whatever, you better have some money. Now, I'm not saying it's the most important thing in the world. Yeah, you have a blessed day too, you fucking cunt bitch. Mr. fucking I'm a 10 millionaire. I gotta write out 8 figures just to see what that is. Hold on a second. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, I'm an 8-figure salary. Oh, are you including the .00 in cents too? Yeah, I bet you are. Oh.
that would be 10 million.
Yeah, 10 million. You would have to have $10 million.
Zeros behind a million.
6 zeros behind 1 million. Yeah, so it's 8 figures would be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a 10 millionaire, dude. You're totally full of shit.
Or up to 99, right? Up to 99 million.
Right. Somewhere between 10 and 99. Which you're dreaming. Oh, he said over 8 figures in disposable income. Over 8. So that means 9.
Yep.
So you're a 100 millionaire. Oh, sure you are, random dude on YouTube. Yeah, be blessed, you fucking liar. Whatever. Have a blessed day, you fucking lying cunt. You're not even smart enough to do it in my head. I don't have to be. I'm not good at math, but you know what I'm good at? Holding on to $2 million right now. How about you fucking stupid cunt? Oh, you can do the math, but where's your money at? You should have used that to your advantage. Valiant probably owns a double wide on a quarter acre. I'll go as far as to say that Valiant doesn't even own anything. That they're living at their parents' house and own nothing. You know? Hilarious. All these anonymous people come in and they're like, oh, I'm somebody. Yeah, really? Is that your identity? A fucking cat? A cat on the head of a whatever the fuck that's supposed to be? A cat sitting in a goddamn whatever the fuck it is. Nick, what's up, buddy? The problem lately is we haven't had enough stupid fucking cunts like you come in lately. So I had to make a troll title to draw you out of the woodwork like the little cockroaches that you are to get you to come in here so I could eviscerate you on Donald Trump. Which I have no problem doing because he broke the law. And since he's the law and order candidate, he's the biggest fucking hypocrite in the entire race. So, you know, the biggest lawbreaker claims he's the law and order candidate. What order? How much order was there on January 6th while he sat there with his fucking dick in his hand, jerking off to the fucking insurrection? You fucking idiot. Really? How many 55-year-olds do you know that have $2 million? Seriously. How many 55-year-olds you know that own a $1 million home and have a $500,000 home in another fucking state? It's almost paid off, by the way. Almost. Working on that. This house completely paid off. What's my take on the Biden crime family? The same take on the Trump crime family. They're both fucking presidential families that commit crimes. Why do you pick a side? Why are you such an idiot that you can only see one side of the red-blue? What are you, colorblind? You can only see blue, but you can't see your own red bullshit? That's funny. I always thought it was green-red colorblindness, not blue-red. But you seem to suffer from it. Oh, your daddy? Oh, are you bringing your daddy? I'm going to get my daddy. Sure, your dad's got $2 million. Sure he does. Sure he does. I'll bet he does. I'll bet your father does. So fucking funny. Well, I'm not a millionaire, but my daddy's got it. My daddy. Oh, does your daddy? That's so funny, dude. What are you, a fucking little... You said you're in your 30s? And you had to bring your dad out? Really? You had to dust off your dad card? How funny are you? God, dude, I mean, you're owning yourself. This is called a self-own. I guess tell your daddy I said, way to go on the 2 mil, old man. I guess. They call us the 1% for a reason, Jeff. It's because there aren't a lot of us in the country. There's not a lot of 1%ers. So, you call him daddy. It's so funny. You call your dad daddy. I'll bet your daddy's older than me, man. heard a ring-a-ding. What was that? I heard ringing.
That was my phone.
Oh, that's crazy. I heard a ringing in the background. I think that's been the problem lately, is we just haven't had enough dumb cunts come in here for me to rip apart. 2710. Yeah, I'm sure. And you're probably paying a mortgage on your fucking, a loan to pay on your tractors, dude. You probably don't own them outright. I own tractors too. So I got big equipment on my property in California. $27.10. Oh, what a coincidence. 710 on the end of the 2710. We're going in. Cyber cheers. Tropical thing.
Cheers,
everybody
bro.
in the chats, cheers. No longer gonna give
Cheers,
us.
everybody. Your cam is not on in Discord.
I don't have Kubotas, you fucking dumbass. I have Caterpillars, you idiot. I got fucking Caterpillar tractors, you moron. You ever heard of a Caterpillar 980 front end loader? Fucking motor grader. Got a skid steer too. It doesn't matter what I have. All that matters is I make a lot more money than you do, and Trump is going to help me and not you. He's going to cut my taxes, and he's going to make your taxes higher. And, I'm thankful for that. And if dumb cunts like you want to go support that insurrectionist cunt job, Donald Trump, and make me wealthy beyond my wildest dreams, 4 years of Trump got me into crypto, bro. 4 years of Trump saved me so much money, I was able to leave my home in California and come back to Florida to help my parents out. Because I had so much money, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do at that point. Why? Because Donald Trump. That's why. So you think I'm going to vote for that cunt? No. Do you think that when you vote for him, it's going to make me more wealthy? Oh, yeah. Do you think that when you do that, he's going to make your taxes worse and it's going to make you more poor? Oh, yeah, definitely. You're an idiot. And that's all it comes down to. That's the only thing, and not immigration. Who fucking cares about that? You said you're in agriculture. Do you use help? Do you use labor? Do you have illegals working on your farm? It's very common in California. Donald Trump calls those people poisoning the blood of America. So you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi piece of shit. And, there's only one thing that should be done to Nazis. I saw this movie once where they disposed of all the Nazis and all these great creative Hey, whatever happened to that movie, Cyber, that we were going to watch? About the guy that was he kills all those fucking Nazis in that movie.
Oh, yeah, the Finnish guy.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that? Did that
Yeah.
movie ever come out? We got to see that shit.
I think it was in 2024 it came out, right? Not sure. No, it probably was Christmas time around now. It probably... What was the name of it?
It was like the farmer or whatever he was. He was like he was a miner. The miner. Right? He was a gold miner. He found gold. Right?
Yeah.
It's called the miner, I think. Or the prospector.
The prospector, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit I don't know when it came out, but I clearly remember we talked about that movie.
Dude, we watched the previews for that movie, and they're insane, bro. I was so excited to see that. I love watching Nazis get fucking splatted all different kinds of ways. Makes me feel good. And all these motherfucking Trump supporters are Nazis. You know, he just used some Mein Kampf fucking rhetoric, poisoning the blood of America. Who the fuck does he think he is, Adolf Hitler? And you stupid cunts like Jeff out there, you don't even realize that he's talking to you with the same words that Adolf Hitler used when he was speaking to the Nazis. You fucking stupid Nazi idiot. You think you're an American? You're not, bro. You're a piece of shit. You wouldn't know America if it fucking dick slapped you in your fucking cheeks. You fucking idiot. Just people that champion Donald Trump, they just make me queasy. They make me want to throw up. They make me want to vomit on them. I'd like to vomit on them. I'd like to projectile hurl in their faces. What was that movie? The little girl?
I don't know what, but
spun around her head and vomited, bro.
That was The Exorcist.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to go. I
to
want to go full on Exorcist on all these Trump supporters and just have them all stand around me in a circle, and I just rotate my head in the vomit. And just fucking get them all. I want to see that on video. Me doing that to a bunch of Trump supporters.
I was in Stand By Me, I think it's called, where that fat kid, he is in a pie eating competition, and they give him something so he farts, and all the people that sit at that pie competition, they smell his fart, and then they start puking, and everyone fucking start puking.
Right.
They fucking slide around in the puke and shit.
Right. I'm gonna have a stroke. Yeah, probably. I remind you of King Cobra JFS. Fuck you, dude.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up. I love King Cobra JFS.
He's funny, dude. He's funny.
God.
People
so
there are too fucking harsh about it. If you're on Reddit, there's a whole fucking thread where they're fucking hating on him. They're literally hating on him.
Just
literally
goth. Why
really
you gotta hate the
It's
goth?
fucking sad.
Why you gotta hate the goth, bro?
I went in there and I don't fucking hate the guy. I think he's funny, you know. So I went in there and said so, and they fucking all attacked me because I didn't fucking hated him.
Wow.
Oh, the guy is killing himself with alcohol and fucking.
Well, he is killing himself with alcohol, but at least he's documenting it so people can see it. It's just like Dr. Cushman was doing. And where the hell did does anybody know what happened to Dr. Cushman? God damn it, dude. I'm all heartbroken over that shit.
Need to get the shakes, that Cobra dude. You seen that? Oh, after all that duster he's fucking inhaling. He's sitting and get those micro trimmers. It's actually pretty fucking scary to look at. Do you know who Cyrex is then?
Are you asking me?
Yeah?
No.
If you know King Cobra?
No.
Cyrex?
No.
He's even worse, dude.
What? There's a worse?
They're not even on the same fucking level, dude.
Is he huge? Is he like huge? Has he got a lot of followers? Cyrex.
I don't know how. I just fell into him a month ago. Hold on. I don't think he have a lot of followers, but he is just as delusional, and people have fucking pranked him. Oh,
dude,
He want to fucking make records and shit. And
Do you think King Cobra's delusional?
And fucking, it's so fucking. And he have fucking fetal alcohol syndrome and shit like that. I'm blind on one eye, and his face is totally out of proportions and shit.
Oh my
So he
God.
really had a fucking hard life, you know. It's just people are so fucking ruthless to them, both to fucking King Cobra and that dude, you know. It's amazing they keep going online, man. I could not fucking do that with that hate. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you see the interview that guy did with King Cobra? Went
I saw
over-
a documentary about him.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's
Interviewed
yeah,
him. They went and they hung out
But-
with him.
Yeah, on the bar and shit. took
Yeah, they
him
went
out
into
to
a,
the bar and
yeah,
shit.
they went out. He was acting weird. Like he made him wait outside his house for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And he finally came
yeah.
out. He said something stupid about what took him so long. It was like
They went to a cemetery and make a Ouija board and shit. Found the dead fucking corpse and shit.
he's a vampire, bro.
Yeah, the fucking dry spell, man.
37. So we're gonna say 38. 3800. 38 minutes into this podcast, we will be smoking a dab of.
There's also
The Runts.
another guy called Daniel Thompson. He's also kind of like that.
Oh look,
Those
we've got a
three
new
people,
friend.
Cobra, Daniel Thompson, and Cyrex are
Cyber, we've got a
they're
new
the
friend.
Roadhouse.
We got a new
Yeah.
friend now in the chat. OP Jeff's all like talking to us now. He's like, I think Cyrax is in jail. Really? Are we gonna be cool now? Are we gonna be friends? Wow.
And King Cobra don't like Cyrex. He don't like him. He fucking don't like him. You like him hate him just as much as you fucking hate sickos.
People
man.
try to get them to fight each other, like host a fight. You know, an octagon style fight.
Oh, then Cobra would win because I think Cobra's a tall guy, right? Cyrex is 5'3".
Oh jeez.
So 5'3". So you
Uh,
crumple him.
cheers, Cyber. Happy 420.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. No longer gonna
Cheers,
cheers.
everybody. That video, that documentary with King Cobra, that was Turkey Tom, right? He just released that one with Cyrex a few days ago.
Same guy.
Same guy. I'll link you in the Discord. But Cyrex is really fucked. He's really fucked up, dude. I mean, Jesus Christ. How long have you know about King Cobra?
We need to fucking talk about something, man. You got
Billy Ballantyne came in here. It was about 3 months ago.
That's fucking funny. I think I felt about him a half year ago or something like that.
Yeah,
And went down into that rabbit hole.
well,
and
I just
fucking
pulled
watched a lot
up-
of fucking videos.
I pulled up this one video of him where he was just sitting there and he was fucking pissed off, dude. It was so funny. He was all fucking angry about some shit and he was like, oh. Well, Billy got me like a highlight reel of the dude and showed me like a whole bunch of clips of the guy, like out, you know, just fucking hilarious. And then I think I found the documentary. I think that's the way it happened. And the documentary was like, holy shit, dude.
That clip I first saw with him was it's a lot on YouTube where you see him walking away from his chair and then he's falling over and apparently have a cigarette in his mouth, so he fucking break that cigarette and then he go up and start yelling at the cigarettes, really fucking mad. I gotta fucking smoke you, man. It was fucking funny,
Sounds like
dude.
Dr. Cushman.
Yeah, that's Cyrix. That is Cyrix. A rapper, film producer, author,
Gone
martial
too
art
far,
artist.
and I mean too fucking far. It's one thing to attack me. It's one thing to troll me. It's one thing to make a ha-ha joke very fucking funny. Oh, we had your shit, blah, blah, funny shit. This isn't a game, Marty. You're fucking with people's lives here, you sick fuck.
Some people get the short end of the stick when it comes to genetics, and not all of them deal with it gracefully. Sure, congenital issues can account for some shortcomings, but how many? When does someone cross the line, and, despite their defects, when can they be held accountable for their actions? A case study of this gray area is Ohio's very own Cyrax, often referred to as the dollar store Christian, or Asmongold's long-lost twin. Over the course of a decade, Cyrax has gone from an aspiring musician to trying to stay out of jail for things like abusing his grandmother, and sending some very unfortunate messages to people who definitely shouldn't have received them. So in today's video, I aim to answer the question, who the hell is Cyrax?
I don't know what that means. All right, go.
Like many other lolcows, Cyrax didn't just come about in a vacuum. If anything, he is the closest we've ever come to a purebred lolcow. Born Patrick Smith on September 20th, 1990, Cyrax claims he was born at just 26 weeks, weighing only 1 pound and 12 ounces, with only 1 kidney and 1.5 lungs, and with 1 blind lazy eye. At least in part, this is because his mother, Connie Lobdell, was herself challenged to some extent. Cyrax's grandmother, Sally, claimed she was fully disabled, although it's unclear what that means, while his father described her as someone with ADHD and another unnamed condition. He specified that it took him 3 years to teach her how to drive a car, which suggests some degree of intellectual limitation. Many speculate he suffers from fetal alcohol syndrome, though due to Connie's potentially impaired condition, there's hardly any way to hold her accountable for that. His father, on the other hand, is a very different story. In 1994, Rupel Mark Smith, the original legal name of Cyrax Sr., was arrested. While accounts on this vary, with Cyrax himself saying his father went to jail the day he was born, the records available put his arrest at when Cyrax would have been 3 or 4 years old. On July 26, a 14-year-old girl was raped by an unknown man who chased her off a bike path for around 50 feet. According to a person who identified as the unnamed victim, he'd already been stalking her prior to the assault, which meant it was premeditated and suggestive that he'd probably done something like this before. She gave a detailed description of her attacker and his blue 10-speed bike to the police, who prepared a composite sketch. When presented with photo lineups, the victim picked Rupel out of both of them. The sketch was then published in the local newspaper and ended up being seen by Rupel himself just 2 days after the attack. Fortunately, the intellectual acumen of the Smith lineage was already being exhibited, as Rupel decided to call the police himself and identify himself as extremely similar to the man depicted, only to say he wasn't responsible and had an alibi. Regardless, this was enough for the person taking his call to report him to their supervisor, leading an officer to be sent to where Rupel was residing. Upon arriving at the residence, the blue 10-speed bike was seen, an exact match for the one that was at the crime scene. Once the officer became more accusatory toward Rupel, his responses were incriminating. Apparently, while he didn't outright confess to the assault, he said something tantamount to an admission of kidnapping, dragging the victim across the road against her will. After that, Rupel asked for an attorney, but what he said at that point was enough for an arrest and trial, during which a jury convicted him of kidnapping, sexual assault, and sexual abuse of a minor. He attempted to appeal his convictions, but ultimately failed and had to serve a total of 20 years in prison. This is relevant because it meant that, with Rupel out of the picture due to his arrest, and Connie being unfit to care for a child due to her disability, someone else would have to raise Cyrax. That someone ended up being his grandmother, Sally, who moved Patrick out of Alaska and into her humble home in Akron, Ohio. Oddly enough, Sally had been in a strangely similar situation to that of Rupel's, only on the receiving end. As we can learn from an article in a local Alaskan newspaper, Rupel's...
Dude, why does it feel like we've been watching this for fucking a half hour? We're only 4 minutes in, and it goes for 2 hours? Dude, I can't take it anymore. This is the most depressing story I've ever heard in my entire life. I can't get past his upbringing, bro. What this poor guy had to go through, I feel so bad for him. None of that's his fault. You know?
What's up, guys?
None of that is his fault.
It is not.
Oh my God.
And the same with Cobra, dude. That's not his fault either, you know. I mean,
What's up, bro?
Hey, Pinoy. Cyrax, Pinoy. Cyrax.
Cyrax?
Yeah, bro. You know what's up?
You know Cyrax?
No.
Oh, bro. Dude, This guy his mother was mentally challenged. She gave birth to him, and he was born like at 1 pound, all kinds of organs missing, and his eyes going the wrong direction. He's all fucked up, and he's a podcaster.
Father and Sally's first husband is a man named William Bill Smith, born in 1941. According to public records, Sally was born in 1952, and Rupel was born in 1969, meaning she was 17 when she had him and just 14 when she got married to Bill, who was 25 years old, the exact same age Rupel had been when he committed his crime. What's worse is that Rupel had older siblings, though records on how many are difficult to find. We know that at least one of them was also named Bill, who ended up simultaneously suffering from AIDS and cancer until he passed away in 2015. Just so you know, when I say Cyrax is a purebred lolcow, I mean generations of extremely unfortunate circumstances have coalesced to bring him forth. Via newspaper clippings of one of Sally's brother's obituary, we can determine her maiden name is Arnson. But when she took Cyrax in to raise him, she was married to another man named Gordon Wilkins and took his last name, so she decided to rename Cyrax accordingly, calling him by the name he went on to use for the entirety of his life.
This is Chance Finley Wilkins talking to Nicholas Beagler. What you fail to realize, Nick, is that I made you.
From Patrick Smith to Chance Wilkins, from Alaska to Ohio, Cyrax wasn't even 5 and was already undergoing some radical transformations. In his recollection, he had a very rough time at school, with people bullying him and giving him swirlies due to his appearance.
I was supposed to die the day that I was born. And when I was born with 1 kidney and 1.5 lungs. And, you know, growing up through school, you know, I did get picked on. I got bullied way more than most. I got judged, you know, I got beat up every day. I was that kid that was an outcast in high school.
But, as we will learn in full detail,
that's fucked up. Kids are fucked up. That's how fucked up the world is.
It's sad, man. But
fuck those kids, dude.
Yeah, but what happened to him when he grew up is not excusing what his things he has done. Let me say it like that. I mean, Cyrax is not a nice person, regardless of how he grew up.
Hey, bro, I don't think I'd be a nice person either, though.
No.
Chance isn't an entirely reliable narrator, since contrary to his claims, it seems he did indeed have friends during his school years. In an interview with Elspeth, a friend of Cyrax's from high school, she said,
"We met quite literally in high school. We had a mutual friend in common, and that's how we met."
According to Elspeth, Chance and his group of friends bonded over their interest in dancing, so much so that she herself is a trained ballet dancer. She recalls an instance where they both performed a piece called The Dueling Dancers at the school's talent show, but unfortunately there's no footage of this event. When they weren't at school, they usually met up and hung out at the house of their aforementioned friend, Billy Seiler. Billy was a short, legally blind African-American student, and Cyrax described him as a closer friend than the rest of the group. After all, Billy was the one who introduced him to Linkin Park, one of Cyrax's favorite bands. Months before any of his followers investigated Cyrax's story with Billy, Cyrax spontaneously brought it up, saying,
"Unfortunately, when I was 16 to 17 years old around that time period, I was actually by one of my best friends from high school. Now, at the time, I didn't know that he was gay. I had actually met this kid. His name was Billy Seiler. We had gone to the same high school together, and me and him grew really, really close. We were super cool with each other."
This is quite a claim to make, especially to bring it up as lightly as Cyrax did. This was enough to rouse suspicion, but as time went on, the situation only worsened. In another retelling, Cyrax mentioned that his family spoke to the school about what Billy supposedly did to him, and the school responded by kicking Cyrax out so it wouldn't happen again.
"They know what Billy did. That's why they removed me from that school, so it didn't happen to me again."
Though this isn't impossible, it sounds unlikely that the victim of such a circumstance would be the one getting kicked out of the school. Worse yet was the fact that Cyrax originally claimed to have been 16 or 17 when this took place, but he only changed high schools after 2009, when he would have been 19, meaning the time frame doesn't really add up. This discrepancy was confirmed by Cyrax himself, who later changed it and said that, while Billy was underage, he himself was not.
Cyrax, how are you not so pissed, though, at that school? I think it's insane. You should have never been expelled.
We tried, and that's the thing. That's the thing. We tried to fight it, but due to the fact that he was underage, and I was over
Oh my god, dude. I don't understand that. That's fucking bullshit.
People became suspicious, and since Cyrax had already given this person's name out, they decided to look further into it. The information was enough to find Billy's Facebook and contact him, informing him of what Cyrax claimed happened during high school. Once contact was established, what Cyrax allegedly did to Billy became a matter of public knowledge.
So we were up in my room, it was late at night, probably 12, 1 o'clock on a weekday.
Dude, I don't want to hear the fucking rape story. Oh my god. Thanks for this though, Cyber.
Yeah. But he's fucked up. But he is like how there's some trolls that take advantage of him who claim they're music producers and shit. And he think he is fucking naked, so he take a leather jacket on and sunglasses and changes his accent, how he talks and shit, and sit and talk about how he's naked and thanks his family and his kids he don't own. It's so far out. And then they call him the day after, oh, the video didn't make it, bro. We have to sell your contract, and then just sold it to another guy, and it's kind of like with Josh, like King Cobra, you know, it's fucking funny, you know. It's but it's sad at the same time, especially how I found out on Reddit how people, they literally hate King Cobra and Josh, you know. They literally want him to, it says wild to say it, but they really want to see him harm himself, you know, when you go into the subreddit. If you say something, respond something, oh, I think that was funny what he did, you get fucking attacked because you enable him, and it's so fucking, people are fucking nasty out there, man. They really are.
Dude, it keeps live.
Today I want to interrupt the video to talk about something that's been an important addition to my online life, and that is Surfshark, the VPN service that is an absolute lifesaver. You might be with features like alert, antivirus, of a legal high, and he smoked that packet. Shortly after, he went to a gas station, demanded sexual acts from 3 women, got into a car with a woman and her 11-year-old daughter, and exposed himself to a woman and a 7-year-old child. He was arrested and charged with solicitation of sodomy and cruelty to children, and he doesn't remember any of this. To quote him, "I'm totally sorry. I don't know what I did, but I've heard what I did, and I would take it back if I could. Since I heard it was legal, I thought it was okay. Marijuana is illegal, and this is legal. I thought, no biggie, it can't harm you. I won't do anything stupid." The substance that he used is called Spice, a synthetic cannabinoid that's been destroying lives and communities and has killed thousands.
It's not a cannabinoid.
No, that's not fucking cannabis. Why do they call it marijuana and cannabis? That's nothing to do with it, man.
Weird fucking spice shit, bro.
At the time,
I never in my life heard about anyone who fucking smoked cannabis, who smoked so much that they don't remember what they did. That just don't fucking happen with cannabis. It just don't.
There's a link in the chat if you're watching on one of the YouTube channels to come on over to Rumble, guys, if you want to. There's a direct link to the video.
Completely legal and can be picked up for $10 a bag. Now, the commonly held belief is that the synthetic cannabinoids found in spice can be traced back to a sole inventor, John W. Huffman, and, well, he's suffered for it. His role in the story began in 1995 when he was working as a professor at Clemson University in South Carolina. Biochemists had recently discovered cannabinoid receptors, the parts of the body that not only allow humans to get high from weed, but also have an involvement in pain, sleep, and appetite. They knew they could be triggered by the THC found in cannabis, but not much else. Figuring out the details of how they worked had the potential for an untold number of breakthroughs in medical treatments and therapies. Using real cannabis in research, however, was difficult. Legal restrictions made it hard to obtain, and it triggered both the CB1 and CB2 receptors simultaneously, which wasn't ideal. Having a new, freely available compound that could bind selectively to either receptor would be an incredible asset for research. John Huffman heard about the problem and thought that this sounded like a fantastic puzzle to solve, and in the decade that followed, Huffman and his team created over 300 new compounds and in 1995 published their findings and, crucially, their formulas online. He never tested any of them on humans, didn't examine their toxicity, and certainly had no aspirations to become the father of a synthetic drug epidemic. So it came as a horrible surprise when, in 2008, he received a message from a blogger in Germany informing him that JWH-018, the 18th compound that it synthesized, had been found in spice. This horrible discovery led to over a decade of interview requests, angry emails, and heartbreaking phone calls from family members.
But not extracted from cannabis in any way, right? You know, they're not saying.
And there's something I don't get. He says those cannabis receptors are the only receptors you have in the brain, right? That's not right. The reason you get higher of cocaine, opium, whatever, is because you have exactly the same receptors in the brain where it fixed like a fucking key. So those receptors is not just to cannabis, it's to fucking everything you get influence of, even fucking coffee, or whatever, man. Alcohol.
Right.
Got receptors, man. So I don't get that argument, but yeah, it has nothing to do with fucking cannabis. I think I never fucking tried that spice shit.
And as whose loved ones had been taken
spice.
by the drug. Huffman was pestered until retirement, when he eventually managed to find some peace by living a remote and quiet life. Some thanks for years of research that it hoped would lead to treatments for HIV, AIDS, and multiple sclerosis, and pain relief for people going through chemotherapy. What is less well reported is that those first batches of spice contained more than one synthetic cannabinoid. There was another one, which was invented in 1979, 16 years before JWH018, whose inventors should really have shouldered some of the blame here. Unfortunately for Huffman, those shoulders belong to one of the world's largest and most powerful pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, who had a bit of a better PR team than a lone professor. Pfizer's CP47497 was first published in a 1982 paper entitled Cannabimetic Activity from CP47497, a derivative of 3-phenylcyclohexanol. In the abstract, the authors claimed that the compound was closely related to THC, but with 3 to 28 times greater potency. They even went so far as to declare that it was capable of producing many of the effects of THC. And who could have ever predicted that anyone would want to exploit that for recreational purposes? Now, probably know what you're thinking. Why should any of the scientists be shouldering the blame here? It's not as if the formulas for synthetic cannabinoids are the only ones to have been posted online. Pretty much every drug ever invented can be found with a quick Google, and our streets haven't been flooded with cheap antivirals or insulin. The key differences here is that synthetic cannabinoids are just so easy to make. So when Huffman found that one of his compounds helped non-melanoma skin cancer and brain tumors in mice, he decided to publish the manufacturing instructions to make it easy for others to continue the research. Instructions so simple that he claims they could be followed by a halfway decent undergraduate chemistry major in 3 steps using commercially available materials. Unfortunately, as Breaking Bad hadn't been filmed yet, it didn't occur to him that anyone would be stupid enough to try and make it, never mind smoke it. Aside from the fact that no one knew whether or not the compounds were toxic or carcinogenic, history was fairly clear on the perils of making and taking your own drugs. In 1976, chemistry student Barry Kidson decided to try his hand at synthetic drug design and created 1-methyl-4-phenyl-4-propioxypiperidine. Even easier said, as its catchy name, New Heroin. Unfortunately, as he refined his process, he removed some steps and accidentally made a different substance that gave him early onset Parkinson's. Of course, risks like brain damage and death don't mean much to a drug baron who has the potential to earn $500,000 per kilo of cheaply made spice and has no intention of taking it themselves. Plus, as the drug was brand new, there was no legislation. Making and selling it was completely legal. With a bit of clever branding, it could be distributed and sold in petrol stations, corner shops, and head shops worldwide. Spice is now available in many forms, as a powder, vape fluid, it's even in sweets. But the first and most popular version was that most closely resembling marijuana. A small packet of green, crumbly plant material.
Oh, God, I
was
remember
sprinkled into a
that.
split.
Oh, God. It's so vulgar. Dude, it's so vulgar. I can't even look at it. It triggers me, and I've never even tried it. It literally makes me feel sick to my stomach, and I've never even tried it. Just saw this outside. Hell yeah. Alright, listen guys. I hope you enjoyed the hour. Thank you, Cyber and Pinoy. I will see you guys later on the next show. Whenever that shall be. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and Big shouts out and a thank you to Colorado for taking Donald Trump off of the ballot because he's guilty
Yeah, I saw that.
of violating the 14th Amendment, insurrection against the government. Girl! I dig. All right, everybody take care. Bye.